Peace, fam. Waiting for some brother to show up. This is Voices of Israel. We are going to talk about the Amalekites, Edom, Esau, wanted to take over Baja California. So I'm going to wait for a couple brothers to pop in. Hit them up right now. Waiting for a couple of people to show up. All praises to the Most High bringing us here as a group. We're here to wake up the people. We love you guys. We want to give you guys a sense of direction. We want to let you guys know you guys are not lost. You guys are holy people. You guys are supposed to be separate. So that means that you're not supposed to be mingling with the other folks, my peeps. Um, we'll break this down further as we have people come in. Media acid style. Nodes, people, private chat, recording. Okay. Well, I'm starting to figure this out, everyone. I'm not very good at this streaming stuff, but I'm figuring it out. Visual effects. Excuse me, everyone. Recovering through a cold right now, so please bear with me. All right. The link is there if anybody wants to come in. We are going to be going live in a little bit. What up? What up?
What up? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All
I hear
right.
you. Uh huh. Uh huh. What's going
Oh
on?
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, man, blessings to everybody who's here. Blessings,
Uh huh.
blessings.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully everybody's having a good day. It's it's
Uh huh.
Saturday, man, in Atlanta, Mexico, not
Mm-hmm.
Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, guys. Well, anyways, today we have something special today. We got this topic, as you guys can see, um, to the photo, as you guys can see, that's on the internet. Uh, it's pretty much, it's going to pretty much explain what we're going to be talking about today. So, if you are, if you have any sort of common sense, you're definitely going to be able to pick up what's going on over here just by the picture. What do you think, Victor? I mean, let me see. Not the. I think it's the. Let me see. It's the I think it's Voices of Israel, Part Two. That's what we're going to be covering. So, thanks to Job. Thank you, Job, for letting me on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, we're going to be covering the bases over here. We're going to be covering this topic that you see typically on this patch. So there's a patch, right?
Mm.
And as you can see on the bottom right hand side, um, they're claiming that this land right here, right, is basically the Middle East, right? But if you pull back a picture of the Middle East, you're gonna actually see that the Baja California pretty much matches what you see in the picture, and
Mm.
it's not obvious going to match the Middle East, right? So
Mm.
that's making sense there. So why would they have a patch that resembles Baja California, Mexico? Why? What do you think that's like that? Job, what do you
Mm.
think?
Mm. Well, I think a lot of it has to do with you know them trying to dominate areas that are rich in resources. You know.
Resources, right? Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, with that being said, do you think that the Mexican president, do you feel that she is Mexica, or do you feel that she's when I mean Mexica, I mean indigenous Israel. Okay, guys. When I say that, now, do you think that she is Israel, or do you think that she's an Amalekite? That those tribes from that gave the tribe that gave the Israelites trouble through during the Exodus and the time of Moses. What do you think?
Well, I think she's Amalek
Amalekite.
because the
Okay.
only reason why I say that is because she's working directly with you know with Israel and the United States.
Okay. Okay. So would it be safe to say that the Mexican president and the newly elected president that's in Venezuela, you think they're pretty much the same people, elected by the same damn people?
Well, they're elected by the same people, but not the same people. I mean, they could be the same people, but we don't know the history. You know what I mean? We don't know their history. We understand Esau's history,
Yes.
um, but
Genesis 36:8. Yes.
but if you're talking about Shy Bomb, well, you know, we have to probably take a couple steps back and look at what she's doing. You know what I mean? But so far she's not letting in the United States to take on the cartels, and people don't understand how the cartels work. They don't understand that if you don't take these drugs across the border, your family will be killed.
Yeah. It's basically like a Southside prison, right?
Right.
When you have an order, right, you just do the job, right? Would that be fair to say?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's how the prison systems ran. You know,
Right. Right.
so only the strong is going to survive.
Okay.
And a
Well,
lot
well,
of times to get rid of the weaker
speaking
ones.
speaking of the strong survive, would it be fair to say that if I go into another country at 2, 3 in the morning with night vision, when everybody's sleeping, and I just kill everybody and I call myself a victor, am I truly a warrior, or would I be considered a pussy? Let's just be real, right?
Oh yeah, you already know the answer to that. That's straight up pussy shit.
It's a pussy shit, right?
Yeah, because
So
usually, you know, you go after the big guy. You know
right,
what I mean?
right. Okay, exactly. Okay, so
Yeah,
if you go with the big guy, wouldn't it be the same? Like, for example, if you went to a jail or a prison, right?
yeah,
Wouldn't you
yeah,
have to take
yeah.
on the big guy, or
You
would you
have
have
to.
to,
Yeah.
or listen, or check this out, Job, or would you have to wait until 2 or 3 in the morning when he's sleeping so I can go over there with night vision and goggles, and then kind of get shank him a couple of times? Now, would I be a warrior?
No, I mean, if you think about it, and the tables were turned, can you imagine? The people that the U.S. is fighting with. they put on goggles and they come inside this fucking country and they find where their family lives, and they do the exact same shit that they did in their country, but they do it to their family. Now,
Ooh.
now, is this some bitch
Mhm.
made shit, or is this some, um, you know, an eye for an eye type um,
Type of shit, yeah.
scenario? Mm-hmm.
But what I want to know is, you seen that video in Lakewood, New Jersey, where all those Amalekites, those fake ass Jews, and those fake Jews, like I asked this, what is it? I was over there in what was it, in Coronado, right?
Mm.
I was eating dinner, and it's got the perfect view. It has like the entire, downtown San Diego view. We're all eating outside, super fancy area. Anyways, everybody's like, "God bless America," blah blah blah, bullshit like that. Anyways, they're saying, "God bless, keep our people safe." And anyways, our people are fucking being locked up and thrown in fucking jails for no fucking goddamn reason for being indigenous, right? So
Mm.
I don't believe that. That's a bunch of bullshit. So all I know is that I asked this one guy, right? I said, "Hey, you're in the military, right?" Yeah, 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 yeah. This and that. Military's great, fantastic. I said, "Great." I said, "Well, do you think you guys gonna be able to have like a one-on-one fight, like a fair fight with like China and Russia? Like, you guys think you guys have it like made like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Just I kind of just threw it out there,
Yeah,
right? Like, you guys think you guys like a fair fight, dog? Come on, hey,
yeah,
talk to me, dog. Talk to me,
yeah.
dog. Talk to me, fool."
Let
And
me
he
let me
goes,
see one
because
of your best martial artists. I want to see what he does. Oh yeah, I could take him on, no problem. Yeah, let me go out there. I seen him break a bunch of bricks. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go and take this motherfucker out.
hey,
I have
hey,
no military experience. I got no experience of fuck it.
hey.
Let's do
So I asked this motherfucker, right? I said, don't the United States have like 1990, 2000 technology where you got to put like fossil fuel in that shit all the time? And I said, don't fucking China got like cars that could float on
uh,
water and cars that could drive and shit by itself, like, and then the airplanes going zigzag and everywhere. Like, how the fuck are you gonna compete with that shit? And then what? And did you see Russia? Russia came up with the what was it? A bulletproof suit, bro. Like, the whole suit is bulletproof, that type shit, right? And it can stop a 50 caliber gun type bullet, right?
well, I
So
don't know about a 50 cal. I don't
50
know
cal,
about
but that's
that.
what it says, apparently, supposedly, right? But whatever. But what I'm saying is, like I told Esau, the Caucasian Edomites over here, right? You guys you would think you guys can be able to handle the Moabites, the Asians, with all the technology, and he just stood quiet. You see what I'm
Mm,
saying? So,
mm.
but I
What?
also told them, my bad, go ahead.
Go, no, no, go ahead, go ahead.
But I also told them, I said, like, you guys could have probably messed with any other country, right, in the entire world, like any other country, like, you guys can clearly obviously get away with that, obviously, right? But I said, once you start touching Israel, I'm not talking about Israel that's in the Middle East, okay? I'm talking about the nation, the people of Israel, the
That's on the map.
Meshikas.
That's on the overlay that we're looking at right now.
Yeah, well, when you're looking
Mm,
at this map, you're looking at Meshikas, okay?
mm,
Meshiko.
mm.
You're looking at Israel, aka Israel, aka Jacob. Okay, all those names that you see in the Bible, it's right
The
here.
land
Okay,
of Shem.
there you go. So
Mm, mm,
this is our promised land, right? So
mm,
why is it, if it's our promised land, because it's always been here, right? So why
mm.
is this left picture matching the picture on the right? Why is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I think I know why. Because the video that you see with the people in Lakewood, those people are the Amalekites. They got what, 13, 15 goddamn fucking kids. They don't fucking
Mm.
go to work. They're walking around all fucking goddamn day long with a curling iron, curling their fucking little sideburns all fucking day long, reading the Torah, sucking on children's fucking penises. Fucking little
Mm.
sideburns all fucking day long, reading the Torah, sucking on.
My bad. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do to get this.
No, there you go. I'm back on. I'm back on.
Okay, okay, cool.
Yeah. So if you consider the chosen people in Israel right now that's occupying the tribe of the Amalekites, Amalek, and Amalek is the Edomites. So yeah. So if they're the chosen people, then why are they sucking on children's penises?
That's an interesting question.
Okay. So if that's God's chosen people, is it safe to say that they could be sucking on children's penises?
Well, I mean, they would have to. I've
No,
heard of sto- I've
and
heard of
what
stories where
I'm sorry
these.
to say this, guy. I don't want to say this shit on the fucking internet. I don't like talking about this shit, but I have to talk about this because this is the elephant in the room. This is when you see these fake ass Jew people. This is what they do. This is why they got kicked out of Europe. They got kicked out of everywhere. They were trying to go to Haiti, South America, Argentina, everywhere. They ended up in fucking goddamn Jerusalem over there because the Palestine people say you guys can come in, but guess what? They broke every goddamn treaty and they did exactly what they did here. Overtook this
Mm,
fucking goddamn spot over there. Now they're killing everybody. So unless you want the same shit to happen, this is what these guys are known to do. They don't go to fucking work. They're a bunch of goddamn fucking parasites. And I know this one guy, right? Super multi-millionaire. He says he knows nothing but the Jewish people, the fake Jews. He said the only thing that they're good at is banking. That's it. They only do banking. They do not go to fucking work and they steal resources and they play victim. They said,
mm.
imagine, he said, the Jewish people, or imagine, he said, you got a group of a tribe of the strongest people. And then out of the strongest people, you got a group of a bunch of fucking pussies, the
Mm.
weakest of the bunch. He says that's why they go to Jerusalem because they're not a man. So they made themselves a tribe, the Amalekites. And that's why they gave themselves a title. That's what I'm being told from a Caucasian man that I'm not going to say too much, but
Direct connections to the Rothschilds.
and oh yeah, and that too.
Don't forget that. Don't forget that.
Yeah, and also to the Hitler.
Oh yeah,
If
yeah,
that
yeah.
so if that makes
The
any
good
sense,
old the good old boy. The good old
yeah.
boy.
So these are not from my words. These are words coming from the horse's mouth. Okay, so the way that this place got conquered by the Edomites right now, and now all of a sudden the Amalekites, they're both the same people. They're both Caucasian people. Okay, Amalekites, Caucasians, they're same goddamn fucking people. But like I said, the people in Israel, they're the most weakest fucking pussies, and they made themselves a tribe called the Amalekites in Israel. If that makes any sense. Anyways, this guy from Germany told me that knows Hitler. His parents, so-called his family fought for him, right? He said, imagine a group of powerful pussies with guns. That's what
Right.
he says. That's who these people are. And he said they run around in packs. Why do they run around in packs? Because it takes at least 20 of those weak pussies to
They
to
call
to make
one.
to stand up to just one Mexica Mexican.
Mm,
You
mm.
see what I'm saying?
So what's
So
your what? Let's talk. Since you're talking about the Mexica people, what are your thoughts about um people trying to take our identity,
people trying to what? I'm sorry.
trying to take our identity, that
Oh,
they are the they are the original people. We are the Europeans. Um,
all I gotta say is this. I was just talking to, like I said, this German guy that fought for his family fought for. I'm just gonna say the word Hitler in
mm,
Germany during World War II. So he said, if you go to Germany or Europe, he said if you eat corn, they call you cattle. And I said, why do they call you cattle? He's like, dude,
mm.
because only cows eat corn, dude. We don't eat that. We feed those to the cows. And I said, oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. I said, now we're going to a diet, right? So with this diet of corn, I said, did you know that corn is indigenous to Israel? He said, I wouldn't doubt it, dude, because of the climate and the weather. You see, he didn't say, no, you're not.
But what Israel are you talking about? Indigenous to
When
Israel?
I'm
What Israel?
When I mean indigenous to Israel, I don't. Of course, when I mean Israel, whenever I talk about Israel, I'm only talking about the Mexicas, the
Okay,
Mexicans.
now we're talking.
Now,
Now we're
if I'm
talking.
gonna talk
Okay.
about those fake ass
Mm,
Jews in the other side of the world, I
mm,
don't call them Israel or Israelites or Jew or Jewish. I only
mm,
call them what they are in the Bible:
mm,
Amalek,
mm,
Amalekites.
mm,
Amalekites is AL and then the word male, like a man. like a male, Male, and then a kite, like you're gonna fly a kite, Kites. If you just Google that, literally on, for example, what is it? If you literally go on to Instagram, you just type in Amalekites, right, and just hit search. It's gonna give you an entire breakdown of basically who this tribe is. It's gonna say the Amalekites were the
Mm,
people that gave the Israelites trouble during the Exodus during the time of Moses. Okay, so
mm,
who? Okay, so if we're the Israelites, right? For example, or did it say that the Canaanites crossed the Red Sea with Moses? The Canaanites from
mm,
Africa? Because it didn't say Canaanites, correct?
mm, mm, mm,
Okay. So if it's not the Canaanites, then they cannot be the chosen. Did it say the Amalekites were chasing the Amalekites during the Red Sea?
no, they were chasing
So,
the
okay.
lights. Mm-hmm.
If it's not the Amalekites, then obviously the people in Jerusalem that are Amalekites that were chasing Israelites are obviously not the real people in Jerusalem if they're chasing out the Israelites. Hopefully
Right.
that's making sense.
Well, they're the conquerors. They're the ones who were chasing us.
Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if the Caucasians or the Edomites, now did the scriptures say in the Bible that the Edomite Caucasians crossed the Red Sea with it during the time of Moses? No, it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
once you figure out who these different tribes are, guys, what I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna realize it's fucking us.
Right.
Okay? Plain and period. I don't give a fuck how you cut the shit. You know,
Look.
like in real estate, right?
Mm-hmm.
We I work with the biggest mortgage company in fucking the US. I'm not gonna say the fucking name, but we're closing a lot of fucking escrow fucking deals. And the one fucking thing they always said is, what was it? What was the topic that I was saying? That
About the the real estate. You're
yeah.
talking about the real estate. You're talking about you know. Now you made me forget. Shit.
Yeah. Well, anyways, uh, yeah, I'm sorry. Sometimes that happens to me, guys. I'll be all over the damn place, but that's because I got so much to fucking say. But
Yeah. Yeah.
what you're gonna? I'll come back to that later. Anyways,
Mm,
what you see that in Lakewood, Lakewood, New Jersey, right? You're gonna see the Amalekites, those fake Jews. They're getting
mm,
free welfare, free food. They're getting 50% off to all their buddies. And as you
mm.
can see right now, they're bombing what? Saudi Arabia. They're bombing Gaza.
Iran.
They're bombing the
Iran.
Gaza. They're
Mm-hmm.
bombing what else? Other countries, right?
Iran. Iran. Yep.
Iraq.
And don't forget, they're planning to invade Mexico. They want Greenland.
They want
Um,
Greenland, yes.
and they just took the president of Venezuela. So Esau's busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they said, he is a proud man, KJV, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's this old scripture, right? Where Habakkuk, or Habakkuk. I don't know how to spell that.
Habakkuk. Yeah, Habakkuk.
Habakkuk
You're right. Mm-hmm.
2.5 KJV. This is what's going on. This is what you see what's going on, right? It says, ye also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarged his desire as hell, and as his death. Like for example, this motherfucker dies, right?
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker, it says right here, even if this motherfucker is dead, it says,
Mm-hmm.
cannot be fucking satisfied, but
Right.
gathered unto him all nations and heaping unto him all people. So this motherfucker, this goddamn devil, he's not gonna stop. It doesn't matter where in the fuck you go. You can hide here, there. It doesn't matter fucking where. The Amalekites that run Israel, that's running this goddamn place, that's running El Salvador, that's running fucking Mexico, and
Mm-hmm.
that's now that got some lady running, that's bending over for Israel over there in Venezuela to give up resources. These are all the same goddamn people. And how do they get in charge on these countries? I'll tell you how. They send an assassin to go shoot these people that are indigenous, and then bingo, we got one motherfucker left, and this is an Amalekite. Here we go,
Right.
bingo. This is how these people get in charge here, and they
Right.
do this all over the fucking world.
So do you think that remember that thing that happened in Jalisco? Or I think, yeah, I think it's in Puerto Vallarta where they Mencha was killed.
The guy that got killed. Yeah. What about it?
Yeah, I think that was done by special forces.
Well,
100%,
some
100%,
somebody,
100%.
some yeah, somebody was asking me. They're like, I'm not gonna say the name. They go, you think people are terrified and they trying to leave Mexico to come to the U.S. for refuge? I said no. I said my people in Mexico, Mexico, were very fucking peaceful people, right? Like, what the fuck we need to be worrying about shit, bro? Like, the only time there's chaos is when the Amalekites and the Edomites come in there to cause this. They cause chaos so they could do some sort of regime change, or they try to steal resources or assets or land.
Mm. I think Becca gives a pretty good breakdown of what that picture that we're looking at is. You know, the Baja, and then we're looking at um, parts of the Middle East. How
Yes,
the when you take the map and you put it over Baja, it's eerily familiar.
it's matching, right?
Yeah.
So typically that top left corner of that top on the photo on the right side where it shows a map on the patch, that looks typically like literally Los Angeles and everything else like that, right? And then the area.
Oh shit! I just thought about it right now. Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, say
But
it.
I think what you're trying to do. Oh shit! I just had it in my head. Come on, think. Um. Oh, that map is the revised version of Israel.
What are you talking about?
So okay, you know that do you see the map that's right below the Star of David?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's the new Israel. Do you see what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So
That the
yeah, so
map
you
is they're trying to make a new Israel. Well, not well. What you when you say Israel, you're talking about they're trying to bring the Middle
the
East where the Amalekites are right now. They're trying to transform their new location to here.
right. This is the
Yes,
promised land.
yes, to our promised land,
Yeah,
not their promised
yeah,
land.
not their promised land. Yeah.
Yeah, this is our promised land.
I
You
think
see what I'm saying?
Habakkuk kind of broke that down a little bit. That verse that you said,
Yeah,
because Esau it has an insatiable appetite, and he can never have enough. So that being New Israel, well, I could see them coming to the land of Mashika because this is the original land,
yeah.
and the,
Don't everybody want to fucking come here?
right, right, and then
No, hey,
remember,
go ahead.
go
Go.
ahead,
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
No, no. Yeah, you say.
Remember, brother Jose um, Vega. Remember, he brought out that the map of Baja California being called the Red Sea.
Yes.
Remember
Yeah,
that?
there was a map. Yeah, there was an old, ancient map that the brother was talking about the other day in the Mexica Chronicles, where it showed a picture. I wish I had a photo. Let me see if I can be able to pull that photo up. Where
Yeah, if
it's
you send it to my email and I'll
okay.
post
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Let me show you. Let me show you this. Let me send this
Well, actually, I
photo.
might be able to do it. Let me check.
Yeah, if you could be able to bring up that photo, bring up that photo so we can
Here we
match that
go.
up, please. Because I feel like we're going somewhere with this shit. I was told recently by a guy that's a from Germany, like I mentioned, multimillionaire, knows a lot of Amalek people from Jerusalem. Hey, be quiet. He was telling me that the Amalekites, those fake ass Jews in Israel, that's
Mm,
bombing every country right now. They said
mm,
that they want to come to Baja California with their banks to supposedly help, quote unquote, the Mexican people, because apparently they say we can't run a goddamn country or politics. I said we don't give a fuck about politics, bitch. We are our own people. Give me 1 second.
right.
Give me 1 second.
We're gonna start breaking down what this picture
Okay,
shows
let me get back to what I was
of
saying. I'm
Baja and
sorry.
Israel. Go ahead.
Okay, back to where I was at. Anyways, what you see in Lakewood, what you see, what's going on with it, what they do to the children, sucking on their fucking genitals, whatever, and they call themselves the chosen people. Anyways, these same people that don't work, they suck on they're a fucking parasite. They don't they want to go to Baja California, the land of Mexica, aka Mexico, and they want to use our Mexican people because we work very fucking hard so we can supply the energy that they need so they can survive so we can pay for their fucking stupid ass demonic demonic ass fucking kids.
Well,
Basically, right? Because they don't fucking go to work, right? Aren't they? Don't you know? Did you hear that they're getting what is it? They're getting welfare, food stamps, everything, and then
oh
they're even
yeah,
getting
yeah,
Section 8. But their Section 8 instead of how people in the hood and the ghetto, like San Diego, Phoenix, Yuma, El Centro, the Vegas, LA, all that shit, right? Colorado, and anywhere, right? Where we get fucking what Section 8 for a fucking goddamn apartment, right? Or we probably get a house for like a year or two. These fucking Amalekites, they're getting a fucking goddamn Section 8 voucher for a mortgage.
Hmm. So well, I mean, I could see them, getting a cash deposit, and with us, let's just say we were struggling, they would put it in a card. You know what I mean? And that card is very limited on what you are able to do. The purchasing power of that card is very limited. So it almost seems like they give us the welfare to laugh at our face and look, you're not gonna be able to do shit with this. Yeah, I know you can only pay the fucking rent. That's it. So
Yeah,
salute to
yeah.
you.
Well, you know what it is? This is no different than holding a carrot in front of your fucking face while you're spinning on a fucking on a wheel, going fucking fast, and you ain't moving nowhere. You're in one goddamn location. So wouldn't you? Isn't this no different than like chasing? You ever see those rats when they're just the faster they're running, they're not moving anywhere. So that's what this is how they're treating us. So that we're always at work Monday fucking morning, broke as fuck. You see what I'm saying? But they got the
Mhm.
holidays ready for us to spend every goddamn fucking couple of months. And these months been going really motherfucking fast. You know
Yeah,
what?
come on. Has anybody noticed that the time is increased where you don't have enough time to do what you need to do during the day? Definitely a shift. There's definitely a shift.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you what the shift is. It
Mhm.
says right here, Matthews 24:22, where it says, and expect those days should be shortened. There should be no flesh should be saved, but for the elect's sake. Those days shall be shortened. What the fuck does that mean? I'll tell you since you motherfuckers eat a lot of pork and carnitas and chicharron. Okay? Basically, what it's saying is that God's going to speed up the time. Okay?
Right.
He's going to speed up the time. So he's going to give these Caucasian devils, the people in Israel, those fake ass people, in the Amalekites that's bombing everybody. The Most High is going to give them their time. He's going to say, you know what? I'm going to give you 2, 3, 400 fucking goddamn years of your kingdom. But you know what? But what you're doing to the Mexican people, the Mexicas, that you're putting the people into our vans, we're just going to speed up the goddamn time and we're just going to say bet.
I bet.
Bet, right? Bet. So let's go. Like I said, these times have never been shortened ever in this time, right?
Mhm.
Never. Like you can't even do shit without the sun going down. You'd be like, God damn. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
obviously there's something going fucking on, right? And then this guy that's not the motherfucker, right? He was telling me, oh yeah. I think next year it's gonna be a big shift. And I said, he goes, especially for those vaccines. I said, I don't think about all that bullshit, homie. I said, you know what I'm thinking about? It says, let me see here. Revelations 21:12 KJV.
That's it. I don't think
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like that, but what I'm gonna say is let me see here. It says Revelations 21:12. It says that they're gonna be, what is it? And they had a wall that had uh and the wall great and high had 12 gates, and the gates have 12 angels, and written thereon were which the names of the 12 tribes of Israel, right? I know people don't like to hear that 12 tribe shit, but I'm only repeating what the scriptures are saying, okay? I don't know if you're fucking Judah, and I don't give a fuck if you're Judah. What I give a fuck about is Israel. I care about my people, Mashika, okay?
facts. Facts.
So if you want to talk about Judah, go to another fucking channel, bro. I don't care about, I ain't trying to figure out who the fuck you are, okay? So let's go to the next verse. Revelations 21:13. It says, on the east were three gates, the north three gates, on the south three gates, on the west three gates. Okay, let's go to the next chapter. Revelation 21:14. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations in the name, the 12 apostles of the Lamb. So, with that being said, is the Amalekites, those fake ass Jews in Israel, are they part of the tribes of Israel? Yes or no?
I don't know.
No.
I
That is
don't
a
know.
fucking no.
Fuck no.
Okay. So if they're not part of the tribes of Israel and they're not considered to have the blessing, don't you think they're fucking mad according to what Rebecca apparently Rebecca there's two separate nations, right? Two separate nations gave birth to two separate people, right? And in I'll let you explain it because I know you have a better way of explaining.
Well, we have one father, Abraham, and then we had um, Hagar, and we had Sarah. Um, I remember, I think the story went, um, Sarah wasn't able to bear children, and she basically gave Abraham the permission to have sex with, you know, with Hagar, which was what they call a slave, I guess you could say. Anyways,
Just get to the birth of the two nations.
yeah, and you're talking about Esau and Jacob?
Yeah, just get to the meat and potatoes.
Okay, okay.
Cut the
Um,
shit.
well, in the Bible, it talks about two nations fighting in the womb, and it talks about the older serving the younger,
So who would
and
be the older?
Esau.
And Esau is in Genesis 36:8. It says Esau is Edom. So who is the Edomites?
Esau. Yeah.
Esau. No, what I'm okay. What I meant to say is today in 2026, because the Edomites is the name of the Bible in the Old Testament back when the time of the creation of time. So if we were to talk about who these people are in 2026, who would they be called?
Um,
The
the
Caucasians, correct?
Well, yeah. Well, you remember we're trying to get away from getting them called that way. Remember?
Yeah. That's
So
why we
they're
want to stick
Esau.
to
Mm-hmm.
just the Edomites. That's it,
Mm-hmm.
because these are a tribe.
Mm-hmm.
So when we speak here, we're only gonna only be speaking upon tribes from the Old Testament, because the Old Testament, these tribes are the same people that are making moves right now as we are speaking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So unless you guys, like for example, if you guys go to a pastor, right? You guys are paying fucking what 10% to these fucking demonic devils. Okay, why don't you go tell the fucking pastor what tribe am I in the Bible? Watch his fucking what? Look at his fucking face. Look at his fucking face. If you're Mexica, Mexican, go to your fucking local pastor. Watch. Tell him, hey bro, am I Israel? Just tell him that. Am I Israel? Am I an Israelite? Tell him what tribe am I in the Bible. And then if he's a Caucasian devil at your church, tell him what tribe would you be in the Bible in the Old Testament. If he doesn't say Edomite, he's in big trouble. He's lying to you.
All right. You see the layout?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see if I can see it over here on this side. Because for some reason I got a blank screen. Switch your videos. All right. All right. Um, I'm not sure if I'm able to put another picture.
No, just do one at a time.
Okay. Okay. When Moses, when we were being chased, remember we talked about this.
Yes.
When we were,
During the time of the Exodus with Moses.
yes, during the time when we were running from Amalek, and the Most High split the Red Sea. Remember that. Now, if you took the Red Sea that is supposedly in the area where the Most High split the Red Sea, you find out it's not deep enough for us to have what the Bible described as um, a sea. So when you look at the Red Sea in in the Middle East, it's not going to be as deep as what you see right here in the Baja.
Where's the?
Um,
Show the map of the Middle East.
okay. Let's see.
So, what I want to say is Deuteronomy 32:8. This is for all my Mexican mexicas out there, my Mexican people. Okay, check this out, guys. When you go to the church, they said, "Oh, we're all equal, right? God loves us all. We're all created equal." This is not what the scripture's saying. Look at Deuteronomy. If anybody got a fucking Google Deuteronomy 32 number 8, KJV, right?
Mm,
Check this out, my Mexican people. I'm so proud of you guys. I love all you guys. I don't know you guys, but I love you guys. Okay, this is how much I love you. I want to tell you guys this shit. When the Most High divided and to the nations their inheritance, when He separated, not combined. He said He separated the sons of Adam. He set bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. That's us, guys. Be proud.
yeah.
That what that scripture says basically is that the Most High he has an inheritance, an inheritance. Bro, we're all broke. Every single one of us were broke. When you see any of our Mexican Mexica people, we look down, bro. And I'm tired of seeing my people down, bro. It breaks my heart. Not knowing that we have so much fucking goddamn fucking potential, bro, breaks my fucking heart. So knowing our people don't know this shit, bro, and it hurts my heart. It's like a
Mm,
light bulb that's turned off. They don't know the potential, bro. But it says right here, the Most High has an inheritance for our people, bro. An inheritance. What's the fucking inheritance? It's a fucking birthright, bro. He gave us
yeah.
a birthright, bro.
Forever and ever and ever.
And check out what this like what this means, Rasa. This inheritance that the Most High gave us. This is better than any mother. This is
Well, I'm
better
looking.
than.
I'm looking at the Red Sea right now, and I'm looking at the Baja um, Gulf of California. The Gulf of California is about twice as deep as the Red Sea.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Let
I
me finish
don't.
what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, when he separated, he had that inheritance in Deuteronomy 32:8. When he's talking about that inheritance is that birthright. When Rebecca gave birth to two separate nations, there was two separate nations. The first one was born Esau. Esau is also known as Edom, the Edomites, okay? Edom in Hebrew is basically means red. Okay, that's why they come up with the word redhead, redneck. You see what I'm saying? That's a correlation there because it goes back to Hebrew, okay? Now, the inheritance and the birthright that okay, so basically what happened is when Rebecca gave birth to these two separate nations, the first one was born Esau, also known as Edomites. The second one was born Mashika. That's us, right? The Mexican people right there, the that's the Israel, right? I,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to speak. Go
I
ahead.
messed up. I messed up on the whole Esau and Jacob thing. So
No.
yeah,
You're perfectly fine.
yeah. You
Let me finish. Let me
go ahead.
finish.
Go for it. Go for it.
So, anyways, there was this fucking birthright, okay, that the Most High has. It's already been written. Whatever I'm telling you, it's been written already, okay? So you can't fuss, you can't fight it. I can't change shit. Nobody can change shit. Only the Most High has the authority to do this. So if anybody has a problem with what I'm saying, take it up with the Most High. Anyways, what happened is that Rebecca gave birth to the firstborn Jacob, also known as the Caucasian Edomite. Okay, so he was supposed to have given the birthright. The birthright is eternal life, salvation, eternity. What else? Like it's like the ultimate lottery ticket, bro. We're talking
Sounds nice.
about
Yeah.
not even this world can give you the lottery ticket that the Most High gave you as a birthright. This is a covenant. A covenant means a promise, a promise only unto two people. That's a covenant. My
Mm.
promise to you. That's what it is. Okay. And he says, I got this for you. I got eternal life. Didn't you know? It says right here, look at the scripture. 1,000 days equals 1 day for the Most High, KJV.
Mm.
Check this out, guys. Second Peter, right? Second Peter 3.8. It says, be beloved, but not ignore of this thing that one day, listen, guys, one day is with the Lord is 1,000 fucking years and 1,000 years and one day. So if that's fucking one day, and God says, I have a promised land for you to have forever and ever and ever and ever. Well, goddamn, if fucking one day is 1,000 years and 1,000 years and one day, then shit, how long is forever? You see what I'm saying? What we're going through with this, guys? So that's the ultimate fucking birthright, homie. So any of you motherfuckers, any of my gentes, if you're
That's
down,
cool.
listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I'm just upset because I want to see my people fucking go
I
come
got,
up,
I
bro.
got
That's
you.
why
I
I'm
got you.
mad.
You're
Okay.
passionate. You're passionate.
Yes. What I want to tell my raza is this: if you're depressed, listen. If you're depressed, you're feeling out like you don't have shit. You're a fucking nobody. You're a fucking this and that. Like you don't see a value of yourself. Shut the fuck up, bro. The Most High says He has an inheritance for you guys, bro. This is why I'm on this screen. This is why I'm talking through here because I want to let you know that the Most High has an inheritance for you. This is the eternal spiritual birthright blessing. This is the spiritual lottery ticket. Okay, it was not promised to any other nation besides Israel, bro. So with that being said, Esau came home one day because he's a skilled hunter. Okay, he said, hey, I'm hungry, give me some fucking food, right? So instead of just being respectful and coming up to him like a brother, because he is the older brother, say, hey bro, I'm hungry, bro, can you please hook me up, bro, please, like a brother, right? He came in like a businessman. Give me this shit right now. I'm gonna fucking die. So as Jacob, as we are, we're like, fuck it. That sounds like a business transaction, right? So we're like, fuck it. I'll give you this shit, but you give me the birthright. But as impulsive as Esau is, he's gonna say, fuck it, here, take it. This ain't shit. So he's an impulsive man, right? He just does shit because he wants it because he wants shit now, right? I want it now. Give me, give me, give me, give me. Remember we just talked about he's a proud man. He could never be satisfied. Well, there you go. The scripture just fucking said it right there. So what happened is that Esau gave the birthright to Jacob, aka Mashika, aka the Mexican, aka our people being thrown into the vans. Okay, right now as we speak, all over Southern California, everywhere. Okay, so what happened is that he gave us the birthright. Okay, and ever since then he wanted the birthright back. Now, check this out, my Mexican people. Hebrews, Hebrews 12:16, KJV. Yeah, so basically right here it says Hebrews 12:16. It says that it says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau for one morsel of meat, he sold his birthright. Check that out, guys. I don't make this shit up. Do I go to church? Fuck no. How do I know this shit? Because the Most High is talking to me, bro. You see what I'm saying? Once you realize, you start going through these scriptures and realize who you are, you're gonna go through this Bible, bro. Like if it's talking to you, bro, because it's only talking to us. Other nations don't understand it because it's not written for them. Okay,
Facts.
the God's not dealing with them; they're dealing with us. Okay, you ever wonder why your Mexican or Mexican people are being thrown into the vans? It's because you guys are studying the idols. You guys got rosemary. You guys got the rosemary. You guys got the fucking idols. You guys are praying to the white Jesus, Caesar Borgias. That's not the real Jesus, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is why God's putting you guys into those vans. FYI,
Mm.
spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? And then check this out, guys. Check this out. I want to show you guys this. Hebrews 12:17 KJV. Once again, Hebrews 12:17. Look what happened when Esau tried to get his birthright back from giving it to us, my Mexican people. Check this out. For he know how afterward he would have inherited the blessings. He was rejected. So the Most High, like this conversation that we're having, right? Salute, Mashika Chronicles. Salute. Gracias. Check this out. So this conversation that we're having now, why did Why did God gave up the birthright? Why didn't he give it back? Because it was written already. Okay. So God says, you know what? I was gonna give it to you, but fuck that. I'm not gonna give it to you. Okay. So it says right here, um, for he had known that he had what had inherited blessings, he was rejected, for he found no peace or repentance. He sought it carefully with tears, my guys. So you see, Esau was still crying back then, guys, in the Hebrew days. So
Mm.
he says after he mourns the death of his father, Esau, the Edomites, he says he's going to come slay his brother Jacob. That's us. That's why
Let's
that's why he has a grudge on us, bro. You see what I'm saying? And
let
just yeah,
go
he
ahead.
has a grudge, and that's why they're putting our people into the vans.
Facts.
Period. You see what I'm saying, guys?
Let's look at what Mashika he posted the scriptures. Going to read that real quick. Genesis 27:28. Therefore God gave thee of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth and plenty of corn and wine. Oh wow, corn, huh? Interesting. Our carb footprint is in our bones. Facts.
There you go. So what make I was talking to Mashika earlier, right? He was talking
Hmm.
about there's a special diet that's only for Israel, okay? Strictly for only Israel, okay? And
Hmm.
the main diet is what?
Corn.
Corn. Now, who fucking eats corn?
Yeah. And
Who eats corn?
where is it indigenous to?
Where is it grown? Is it grown in any other country? Is it grown in
Mhm.
Africa?
Facts.
Is it grown in Europe?
Mm.
Is there corn in the Middle East?
No.
Come on, let's get real with this shit. It's
Yeah.
only fucking here, right? Check this out. I was talking to, like I told you, I know this guy, really rich guy, know the Rothschilds. His family fought for Hitler. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna say it. Anyways, he says you don't want to go to fucking. What do you say? You don't want to go to fucking Europe. I told him, what if I go to Europe? I said, what, would they invite me there, or do you guys want me to fucking go home to my country? He goes, dude, if you go to Europe, he says, and they see you eating corn, they're gonna laugh at you and they're gonna be like, uh, 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 "Are you cattle?" And I said, "Why?" They say, "Are you cattle?" They said, "Because we only feed corn to cattle." And I said, "Interesting." I said, "Because that diet is strictly indigenous to Israel, the Israelites, the
Right.
true Israelites, not
And
the fake people, but the real ones."
that's what those Amalek calls us. They call us goyim, cattle.
Yes, yeah, cattle,
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
we're because of our diet, because of it being corn.
Hmm.
How about that, guys?
Interesting.
You see what I'm saying? There's a whole correlation right there too, and this is only to our people. Like I said, I'm not talking about fucking wobbles or fucking some fake ass Judas. I don't care about that shit. I'm only talking about my Mashika people, dog. That's it, Mashiko. And check this out. This guy, like I told you, that from like I said earlier, they in Hitler Germany, they called this area, not Mexico. They called it what was it?
Mexico.
Mashiko, Mashiko, like Mashika, Mashiko, like those people say the Most High. How do they say it? Is it Mashiach?
Hmm.
Mashiach, right? Look at the
Hmm.
correlation here, my Mexican people. Mashiach, Mashika, Mashiko, Mexico.
Hmm. Well,
Be
no.
proud.
Remember, Mexico wasn't spelled that way. It's Mexico. Mexico.
It's Mexico,
Yeah.
guys.
Hmm.
There is, look at guys. These guys change their fucking names even to Mexico. Fuck no. You heard it from the horse's mouth from the guy that his family fought for Germany. He said they call this place Mexico.
And don't forget, he knows the Rothschilds. Don't
You
forget
know the Rothschilds, guys. Come on, man. It's about time that we start tapping into this shit, man. This is where we need to be at, guys. And one more thing, man. Any of my Mexican people, South America, any of my indigenous people, if you're doing any construction, I don't give a fuck what kind of construction it is, roofing, gardening, I don't give a fuck. If you're doing construction after 4 fucking years, You can get a contractor state licensing board. You go to the CSLB in California, Southern California area, or you go to the contractors licensing board after 4 fucking years, and you get the piece of paper, the application, you give it to your boss, they write it off, they write out your experience, and then you pay the $1,000. They even have a crash course, and you can be signed off. You can get your own fucking business, be your own contractor after 4 years. They're not telling this to any of our gente in any of
Right.
these construction zones. And so I'm having to drive all over Southern California looking for my Mexican Mexico people to tell them that after 4 years, get the fuck out of there. They're not telling you this shit because they're only telling their Edomite or Amalekite people how to progress, but not telling our people. So we have a duty, and we our job is to make sure that after 4 years of doing construction, guys, go get signed off. Por favor.
That's at any construction trade. That would be electrical. That would be concrete. This will be carpentry. This will
Plumbing,
be plumbing. Anything
roofing.
that is construction related. If you listen to what Jacob is saying, after a certain period, you can actually write yourself off.
4 years, 4 years. And I think electrical might be 2 years, guys. You might want to double check since you guys got your cell phones. You stop using your cell phone and stop looking at Pornhub or stupid TikTok or YouTube or Instagram videos, guys. Start looking at your phone and start researching this shit.
Thanks.
You see what I'm saying?
So what are your thoughts going back to the Red Sea, the Baja California, the new Israel, the new map of Israel? Um, what are you thinking Esau's plan is right now?
Well, according to the map, could you go back to that map that we showed early in the beginning of the video,
Yeah,
please?
yeah.
Okay, my Mexican people, I want you guys to look at something, and then I want you guys to tell me if you guys see a correlation. I'm just gonna throw it out there, and then you guys can tell me, okay?
Hold on. Let me get in here. New layout. Oops, cancel. Um, image file. Okay, right there. All right, is she on? Let me see. Hold on. All right, there we go.
Bingo. Here we go, guys. Okay. The picture on the bottom right-hand side underneath the badge, they're claiming that is the Israel that they're claiming that they want, right?
That's the new map.
That's the new
Because
map, guys.
if you
Oh
look
yeah.
if you actually look at Israel right now, it's a little sliver of land. It's not
No,
as big.
no, no. Fuck that. You know what? Fuck that. Let me just pull up the map right myself. Let's just show the people what it is for what it is. Okay. Let me flip my camera around. Let me get some good shit. Let
Okay,
me get
hold
to some
on.
good shit.
So you're gonna put your camera on?
I'm gonna flip it around. My
All right.
my
You're
my
gonna have you're gonna you're gonna have to engage let your camera be shown.
Okay, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. You're
All right, there
perfect.
you are. There you are. There you are.
Okay, hold on. Let me take this off. Alrighty. So as you can see here, we're looking at this map, okay? Hopefully everybody can see the map.
Let's see. Let me get it. Let me make it bigger. Um, all right. Okay. Let me see if I'm able to do this. Okay. So we want to. Okay. The map is on. It's on large. Jacob. Jacob.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So as you're looking at this map here, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're claiming that that's the new land. But as you can see here, clearly, as you do a circle here, that's literally matching what you're seeing there, guys. So what I was told from a banker is that these Amalekites, they want to come into this area, our area right there, that's matching the picture that you see in the badge. If you zoom back out, you're going to see a little map there. See? So these people want this area as their new area. And according to what I was told, Amalekites want to come to our area with their banks. And they want to be welfare 2.0, just like Lakewood, New Jersey. They want to bring Lakewood, New Jersey over here, guys. And then your kids are going to go missing. They're going to defile the fucking land. They're going to steal everything, push everybody out. And they're gonna say that there's too many Mexica Mexicans here already.
So, what's your message to the people right now? You want to let them know what?
If you see these devils, get them out ASAP. Do it by any means necessary. You didn't hear that, I'm just saying, like, in a nice,
No,
creative way.
it's not. It's not. I don't think that was. I don't think that was a violent way to say it. I think it's a proper way to say it. It's kind of like them saying build the wall,
Yeah,
right?
build a wall, right?
Okay,
So,
so go ahead.
like I said, these guys came over here with over 400 broken treaties. Okay, guys. So they always talk about, oh, we took this land. No, you fucking did it like a pussy, bro. Straight out,
Right.
right?
Pull up a map of Israel real quick,
Okay, yeah. No problem. Let's do that.
so we can show you how different that map is from Israel map real quick.
Perfect. Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. Let's do this. Okay, so if this apparently is that same map,
That means that whole bottom part right there is Israel too.
so they're claiming that this
Holy
map.
smoke!
Look at it, guys. So if this is Israel, right? Right there, that little
That
that
little,
little
that
piece.
little, that yeah, that little piece right there. Yeah.
And they're claiming that this is, how can they make a promised land right in the, how can they cut the land in the middle of Egypt and then say, yeah, this is the promised land?
Right. And then the map that you see below the Star of David is very, very different from the
Now
map
look at this,
of
guys.
Israel.
Now let's cruise over here, guys. Come on. Follow me, like those wobbles say in the fucking TikTok. Follow me, right? Now look at this, guys. Look at this shit. Now, wouldn't this shit fucking match the goddamn fucking photo?
Yeah, it's very close.
There you guys go.
It's
So,
very close. It's very
so
close. But
wouldn't,
you can see they sanctioned parts of Mexico.
yeah. So if apparently in the middle of this area, right, in the other side of the map, it was showing Jerusalem. So if we were to zoom in, I made a little dot right there, right? So I looked on the map on the other side of that map, and that you see in the photo, right? So if we were to zoom in to this water area in this little cavity of water, right? If we were to zoom in, right, this will be the county of Yuma, Arizona.
Hmm.
See what I'm saying?
County. Yeah, Yuma
Yuma
County.
County, right?
Yeah.
So if we were to zoom in right there, apparently if we were to match, like grab Israel, match it right over here, that would be what?
Dateland.
What? The city of what?
Dateland.
City of Dateland.
Hmm. And did you know dates was was a staple? It was one of the foods that you would have to eat as a diet for the Israelites. Dates.
So what do you think about that, guys? I mean, do you guys see the correlation there? That's what I want to get at, because these guys said that they want to target this area. This is the whole topic of discussion right here, right here. The bankers, the Amalekites, the fake Jews, the people that are putting our people in vans right now, our Mexican people in the vans, they want to come occupy this area, guys. That's what they're talking about. Our Mexica area. So unless you want to see the bullshit, the chaos, what do you think all this chaos is going on over there in Mexico right now? What do you think is causing all this shit? We're indigenous
Facts.
people. We're
The
indigenous.
the
We're
the
people.
same people that chased us in the Red
Same
Sea.
people are causing chaos.
Mm-hmm.
We don't cause chaos, right?
Mm-hmm. No.
We're loving people, aren't we?
Yep.
Thank you.
We are.
Yeah, we're
And
loving people.
and when you try to investigate corn in Israel, and let's just say you just GPT that shit in there, um, they said that corn had a different name. It wasn't corn. Then why in the fuck is it in the Bible for? You know what I mean? Oh, it was a different type of wheat, but they
Yeah,
called it corn.
and just like the other day, right? Mashika Chronicles, he was talking about the you remember with the brother, he was a guest speaker. They were talking about this old ass cave that's in Las Vegas. Remember the Spirit Cave? They
Mm,
said that they had mummies that predated what was it, Egypt, by like what,
mm,
7,000 fucking years,
yeah.
7,000 fucking years. And this is in the fucking Nevada. This is the same goddamn circle that we're looking at right fucking here.
Mm.
Okay. And then what's also in New Mexico that's not far from fucking here, Jacob. I mean, I'm sorry, not Jacob. I'm sorry,
Job.
Job.
Hmm.
What is in what is it? La Cruces, New Mexico.
Las Lunas stone.
Las Lunas Stone. And what's a
Hmm.
Las Lunas Stone? You got a picture of one you can probably throw up for them so they can take a look at? Because
Uh,
these people are claiming that we're not indigenous to this fucking place.
okay, let me see if I can pull one up. Las Lunas stone. If you guys go there, it's a special place for sure. I went there a couple times, and it's a very cool place.
So
Um,
while you're doing that, I'm gonna bring this up really quick.
go for it.
So if anybody, of course, if you got Instagram, right, guys, everybody got an Instagram, right? So,
Mm.
anyways, just go on the Instagram, right? Just type in what is it? What is it? The topic up here, Amalekite. Okay, we're gonna focus on Amalekite. Okay, the topic of this damn thing place is Amalekites. These Amalekites are those fake Jews with a round fucking hat that suck on children's penises, saying that they were the chosen people.
Fuck it.
Okay. So,
It's true.
anyways, let's see what it says right here. Let's see what it says right here. It says basically on this is not even a Bible scripture. This is basically Instagram. It says
Mhm.
the Amalekites are a biblical group described in the Hebrew Bible as a nomadic people who lived in the Negev desert in Cheyenne region. They were known for their conflicts. Conflicts. What's a conflict?
It's a fight.
It's a fight, right? They're fighting, right?
Hmm.
Fighting with who? The Israelites, including the incident where they attacked the Israelites during their journey from Egypt. There you guys go. Look at this. We're not done yet. Bible stories about the Amalekites are still studied for the historical theological significance. There you go. So this is who these people are, guys. And now you're gonna see why they're in what, Lakewood, New Jersey. Let me see if I can pull a video of that Lakewood, New Jersey.
I'm trying to pull up the Las Lunas stone real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, take your time. We're gonna get into this shit. We're gonna get into this shit
Yeah,
because
I have
this
a
this
mouse.
is what's going on. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna play a little small video, guys. I'm gonna let you play. I'm gonna play it for a little bit, and then I'm gonna let it stop. Okay, guys. This is the most recent video, so let me just play this one. Give me 1 second.
I ate it though. I ate it though. All right. Let's see here if I'm able to save this picture. Um, save image.
So here's a video that's what's going on in New Jersey as we speak. So what this video is, what we're looking at here, is the Amalekites in Lakewood, New Jersey. So these are the same people that they're saying that they want to come down to Baja California, gente, mi raza, Mexico, Mexicas, Mexico, Mexicanos, chita esa raza. These are the people that say they want to come to Southern California, Baja California. Let's run it.
Tilt your screen long ways, Jacob.
The
Yeah.
Jewish community is extremely racist. You have a group of people that call themselves God's people. You are you have that 12 kids. Why can't I have 12 kids? He pays for it. You're arguing that I should pay for your kids. I'm looking at the government's end. That's our money. I pay taxes. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? Can I call the cops on you? We may be in a corrupt hellhole. So what am I being pulled over for? We got a call. Keep your hands on the steering wheel. This is Lakewood, New Jersey, home to one of the largest and fastest growing Orthodox Jewish communities in America, having anywhere from 6 to 10 kids per family, causing the community's rapid growth to spill into the neighboring towns of Jackson, Toms River, Brick, and Howell, causing non-Jewish residents to fear that their town will soon be turned into Little Jerusalem, just like Lakewood.
Tactics within this community, I would liken it to organized crime.
You were the vice chairman of the Israel Advisory Committee for Donald Trump in 2016. How did you get a relationship with the White House? Who in the White House? I think I don't want to say. Who are we messing with here right now, Chris? Is this video a mistake, man? I'm going to be honest. Your powers out here are pretty immense.
It's not about Jackson. Jackson is a test case. If it isn't squashed soon, is going to take over the entire country.
It's already a problem in all the surrounding towns. You have billionaires from Lakewood being involved, people connected to the president of the United States. In New Jersey, is there room for a two-state solution? No, there's clearly not. I think it's going to be a fight.
I ride around Lakewood. There are near Lakewood, outside of Lakewood, and all these towns around Lakewood. There are housing developments. Where Goyim live, there are no Yidden there yet. But all these housing developments, someone who they could turn it around. We saw what happened in Lakewood itself. There are a lot of other opportunities if people want to take that jump and become a shtickle pioneer.
As the Orthodox Jewish community consolidated political power in Lakewood, taking majority control of the township committee, planning board, zoning board, and school board, financially depleting the public school system for nothing.
Okay, so what you're recognizing here is that these people are bankers. They go into your fucking country and they take over the fucking goddamn fucking places. So this is what to expect when you see these demons coming in here.
On Jewish kids, overwhelming local infrastructure, turning a once.
And they call us goyim. What's a goyim? What's a goyim? This is what they call us. It's less than a pig, right?
Quiet town into a densely populated, over-trafficked Jewish enclave prioritizing Jews over non-Jews. Before I investigate the Jewish takeover of Lakewood and of the nearby town of Jackson, I first want to visit the town where the blueprint was born, Muncie, New York.
Someone like David Batna saw the opportunity a few years ago. He bought several 50 to 100 houses in Muncie. I believe that he single-handedly, in a certain way, turned around Muncie. These are opportunities that come up every once in a while, and someone has to step up to.
Okay, so basically that's what you're seeing there. These people are right here. They're interested in coming into the fucking land, and they're really just start stealing resources. Jacob, Job, did you want to show that stone that you were talking about? Job? Anyways, I look like he's probably gone. Probably doing something really.
Sorry, my bad.
No, I think you're bad.
My mouse is acting up.
No, you're fine. You're fine. If you want to go back to the Las Lunas stone, so that way the Hank of the okay, there you go. There it is, guys. So there you guys go. This is if you want to give them some history on this stone, please, on New Mexico.
Las Lunas stone is located in Las Lunas, Mexico. What's interesting is the freeway that you take to see the Las Lunas stone is next to an apartment complex that has an interesting name, saying like they call it the Apartment of Jubilees. If you hear the Apartment of Jubilees.
What's that? What does that mean?
Jubilees is a portion in the Bible that talks about different how we got here, the creation of life.
Okay, I got it.
So this freeway that you take, you pass by this apartment complex, you're like, interesting, what would you call it Jubilees for? You know what I mean? And when you take the freeway to Las Lunas, it's right next to a land dump.
Where
they put the dump next to the Las Lunas stone.
Oh, so they put a fucking dump next to the goddamn
Yes.
sacred
Yes.
site.
Yes. They put the dump.
Wow, that's fucking
they
pretty demonic.
yeah. And if you go to that location, um they have a little path that's cut out. You just have to look for the arrows, and you'll find a lost lunar stone. You know what I mean? When I was there, it felt magical because this is the place where my ancestors decided to leave a little bit of history for us to remember, who we were. You know what I mean? And when I was sitting there, you have a really good view. I mean, there's like mountain ranges upon mountain ranges. It almost seems like a sea of mountains.
Okay.
Um,
So basically, it's just it's near a dump, and they're trying to hide it by putting it next to a dump, so people don't even consider going near a dump.
right? Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
That's fucking
So
bananas.
can I show you something that kind of resembles this, please?
Go for it.
Okay. So this is in New Mexico. Okay, guys. Now, what I want to show you here is that map that I was showing you. That was in the Dateland area. Remember, I was showing the map that if we match the map that's in Israel and kind of match it to this area, to the new map that you were talking about, right?
The
Anyways,
new Israel. The new
the new
Israel.
Israel. Anyways, as you can see here, you're gonna notice that there's a certain area in this location. It's called Sears Point. Sears is no different than Mount Seir, right? Mount Seir that you see in Jordan, right? Anyways, this is an indigenous area in the Dateland area. If you were to match the photos, it would be in that same location as Jerusalem and in Israel in this area. Anyways, look what's in this area. I'm not too sure if you can see it. I don't know what happened. There you go. So there's some rocks out there. It's called Sears Point, and they're full of petroglyphs. These petroglyphs is where the area that you would see that would match that would be Jerusalem in Israel in this area. It's full of petroglyphs, and they're nothing but native petroglyphs. These are petroglyphs that look very similar to the time of the Exodus with Moses. So let me just show you one more. So hopefully you guys can get a better point. Like if you were to compare the photos, right? Now check this out.
KFC's $20 build a bucket.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Full of sides, full of biscuits. It's something for
Okay, here we go. There you
everyone.
go.
Hey folks, it's Glenn and Slim with the Cactus Atlas, and today we're gonna take you on an adventure out into the barren Arizona desert, somewhere out beyond. So what we're gonna do today, to give you more information, is our adventure really starts here on this frontage road, right off of Interstate 8. It's hilarious. If you've driven to San Diego, between San Diego and Phoenix, you've driven through here. It's so barren out here in this section. It's just nothing. So what we're seeking out today is a place called Sears Point. And it's somewhere out in the desert here, right near the Gila River. I've heard mixed things about the road going back here, but probably the most common report is that it gets a little hairy, probably not the best for two-wheel drive vehicles, and not good for anybody after recent rains. And I think it's pretty dry today, although there are going to be rains later tonight, I hear. So we've gotten here just in time. All right, so you can see clearly this road so far, piece of cake. I don't know what they're talking about, not being able to get back here, although I know better. I know that's going to change sometime soon. It is an absolutely beautiful landscape, though, isn't it? Just looking off.
Let me get to the nitty gritty here.
I've also heard this is an excellent place to go to avoid people. So you guys all know that I love that. Was this somebody's home at one point, or maybe
a cattle operation.
Let me go up a little bit.
Left
We
to
can
rot
actually get to the rock.
Continue on Avenue 76 East for 3 miles.
Here's probably the kind of things they're talking about. You got some sand, you got some very uneven, rutted roads. It's bone dry right now. All right, we've made it to a very windy Sears Point. I'm excited to get in on there and check it out. Really, I'm not even sure where to start. They don't really give you a map or anything here. I've just been watching other people's videos, but you really can't tell where everything's at. Although, right off the bat, my eye spies what I think might be petroglyphs. Way up on yonder hillside up there. Just gonna see if I'm right. Might as well start somewhere, right? All over the hillside here are petroglyphs galore. I think we're just getting started. But right up there at the top, if I can get up there, there's some really good ones. So let's see what I can do about that. See what we can find up here. Oh boy, there's a big panel right over there. If you're patient and look where everybody else walks, it's actually quite easy to get up here at the top and check this out. So I'm on the lookout for lots of things. There are
How about that? Look at those petroglyphs.
Cultures out here. That of the Hohokam, probably the most well-known. Also another culture called the Patayans from Southern California. And even the markings I hear of people going back 10,000 years or so. But most of these are probably Hohokam and Patayan, if I had to guess. All right, so one thing I read about is you can tell the difference between which cultures were more likely to have left some of these petroglyphs, and I read conflicting things already. My online research said that stick figures and anthropomorphic figures are probably those of the Patayan culture, not the Hohokam. The Hohokam would have done more of the animals and geometric shapes, things like that. But down there, they attribute the Hohokam to some of these stick figures also. So I really don't know. Maybe one of you guys out there knows what it is. But yeah, lots to see, though, already right off the bat. It's awesome. Not only are there etchings, though, from those people that didn't have their own written language, there's etchings from people here in the pioneer periods in the 1800s.
Yeah, so basically this place is full of petroglyphs. And there's rocks all over the damn place. And some of these petroglyphs have different kinds of carvings and drawings. Very similar to the Exodus that you will see overseas. What's your thought on this?
I think I found the grand finale maybe just in time because I was about to give up and go home. Oh, wow. Okay, this seems to be the best spot so far. I don't want to claim that it's the best, but boy, you got all sorts here. Deer, weird geometric patterns. That is amazing. Presumably Hohokaman origins because I heard they like their animals. You see lots of these deer.
Doesn't that look like a cattle?
I've seen a lot of this.
What's that?
California.
Didn't that look like a cattle?
Without an ambulance? Listen up. My case settled for $90,000.
See, it still look like a cattle.
Origins because I heard they like their animals.
Hmm.
You see lots of these
Yeah,
deer.
it's definitely cattle. Yep.
You go round bellies. You see, I've seen a lot of this.
So there you go. That's that Sears Point. So that's what I wanted to show you. That region that was similar to the map that you will see on the bottom of that star in Jerusalem. Let me just pull up that map so you guys can see. It's in that same region right there, guys. That little dot right there on the other side of the map that we would be pretty much Jerusalem. That's where you see the petroglyphs. So this is where the Amalekites are focusing on, guys. Just an FYI. Was there anything else that you want to touch on? I feel like we pretty much covered that Amalekite area, as best as we could. And then one more thing, guys, the International Monetary Funds, the World Bank, They're international monetary funds that put their hitmen in place in every single country, and they kill the indigenous people to put the Amalekite leader in charge of every country to suck up resources. FYI.
I think our people need to realize who the enemy is.
Yeah,
They don't know who the enemy is.
yeah,
So that's where I think that's where our people are failing in understanding and knowing their position because they don't know who they're dealing with.
yes,
So I think if you're gonna put trust in someone, like just say Shine Bomb, you're gonna put your trust on that woman. You need to investigate who her father is. You know what I mean? That's gonna determine whether you're able to trust this person or not. Because um, the thing is, um, let me think. The thing is without having this knowledge, you're gonna be talking. You could be talking to someone who in the Bible described as your mortal enemy.
you know what? I was talking to this German Nazi motherfucker. He was saying that the Amalekites, they call this area Deseres, Deseres. And I said, interesting. I said because we call this place Azareth.
Interesting. Interesting. So they lied to their own people to cover up the actual name.
Yes, it's putting makeup on a pig.
Mhm.
You see how everything's pretty much relating to what's going on and it's all matching.
Mhm.
But a lot of people they can't even figure this shit out, bro. Like there's like it's because they're like, oh, I want to go get some chicharrones, fool. You thought you want some chicharrones? I said, fuck no, fool. This is why the motherfuckers can't figure this shit out.
Yeah, the priorities are all messed up. But I think that's with a lot of our people, and it's not a select. There's, I mean,
Yeah, and
if
then when they have a problem with their fucking family, they go to a Caucasian devil church to ask the devil for help.
yeah, yeah.
How about that? How about that? You go to the devil asking the devil for help.
And
That's wild.
let's talk about that. Let's talk about the churches real quick.
Let's do it. Let's run it. Let's run it.
Um, remember when we were going to church? Um, how I was always trying to understand who God was. So I was hanging out a lot with, you know, who we were going to church with.
Yeah, every time we went to the remember we went to the goddamn remember we were kids, we went to like Sunday school and they had the little children drawing coloring books. All I saw was fucking redneck Caucasian redneck devils all over the goddamn fucking story. I'm a little ass kid. I told my mom, uh, why is there nothing but redneck blonde haired devils with blue eyes in here? I said, where's the fucking brown people at? Where's the black people? Where's the Asian people at? She ain't had not one word to say. This is how I know that this whole shit was full of shit.
Hmm. Hmm.
They won't even show that, fool. They won't even show that.
Hmm.
Hey, just like the Amalekites, they won't even pull their DNA, fool. They won't pull their
Oh
DNA.
yeah, it's illegal.
It's illegal to pull their DNA, fool.
Yeah,
But apparently they said that God's chosen people.
yeah.
I
Remember,
don't.
remember what Pops said that we don't need paperwork. It's in our hearts.
Oh yeah. He goes, hey, these motherfuckers, they think they fucking own this fucking land. And goes, well, we don't fucking need paperwork. It's in our fucking heart. It's in our heart. You hear that? It's in our heart. Heart means spirit.
The
You see what I'm
mind.
saying?
Yeah.
Who's the only people that walk around with paperwork? That's when you're going to, for example, like a what is it, like a Walmart to show proof you're not stealing, right? That's the only
Or
time you need
you
fucking
need
paperwork.
or unless you want to go cash your check, you gotta go. You gotta show ID. You gotta prove your identity.
Yeah,
And
and then
then
all these
once,
Yeah, and then all these Caucasian Edomites, they're walking around with all these expensive assets, expensive cars, everything. How do they get that? How do they get that? Easy. They got it from equity. How do they get equity? From real estate. How do they get real estate? From stealing land.
hmm.
Hey, I
So
got a question. I got a question for you.
there was already a financial system already existing for them before they even entered this
Hey,
planet. You know what I mean?
I got this topic. I want to get this shit. I want to get this shit off my fucking head. Maybe maybe my raza can help me out. I was talking to this German piece of shit motherfucker, right? And he was telling me, I don't care if you come into this country. I don't care if you call me racist. What do you say? Just this. What do you say? Come into this country, right? Learn the culture, learn all this bullshit, right? Whatever, right? And I told him, you know what, Doug? I agree with you. What you're saying, bro. I'm not downing you, right? Come to the country, learn the fucking culture and all this other bullshit. I said, well, nobody's going to Germany, right? Changing your history, right? Changing who you are, your language, everything. Nobody's doing that to Germany. Nobody's doing that to fucking China. Nobody's doing that to fucking Africa. Nobody's doing that nowhere but fucking here. Why are they doing that shit over only fucking here? You see what I'm saying? So that motherfucker's like, oh, dude, you come to America. And I said, wait a minute. Didn't you motherfuckers come here on boats? Didn't you guys come here? You motherfuckers never did fucking paperwork, fool. What the fuck you talking about? Coming here to this country, goddamn legally. Shut the fuck up. I was like, how do you think you guys took over this fucking country, fool? Oh, we won fair and square. I said, won fair and square, like how you went into Venezuela 2 or 3 in the morning with night vision? You couldn't come out there like the biggest man? You couldn't handle shit like a man? Shut the fuck up, man. You see what I'm saying? So, like I told that motherfucker, I said, let's just say this. Let's say I'm Mashika. Jacob Israel, okay, Mashika Jacob Israel, okay, from Mashika, Mexico. And I said, hey, I want to go hang out in Europe or Germany. Let me go hang out over there. I said, would you guys want me to get the fuck out of my country? Right? Right, Job? Job?
Yes,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't want me to get the fuck out of the country, right? So,
absolutely.
so yeah, so he want get me the fuck up out of there, right? So he's like, oh, well, depends on what you're going to do when you come into this country. You're going to learn the culture and all this shit. I said, you know what? I like where we're going with this shit. Learn the culture. Learn, be respectful. Do this, do that. Okay, got it. Learn the language, all this shit. I got it. So, like I said, if I went to Germany or England, how many trees do I have to break in order for me to get kicked out of Europe?
Hmm.
What do you think? How many treaties do you think you have to break until you get kicked out of a country?
I think it probably not even be one.
One, right?
Mm-hmm.
One and you're done, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
he told me the same shit. He's like, oh, dude, you know, if you're gonna come to this country and fuck shit up, then you need to go. I said, beautiful. I said, this is how we think about when you see your motherfucking asses, you little Caucasian redneck Edomite devils, and you Amalekites. All you motherfuckers, when we see you guys, this is what the fuck we think, bro. You see what I'm saying? So I said, but guess what, bro? I said, but we treated you like our fucking brothers, fool. We treated you like a fucking brother, fool. This ain't no fucking come on in. No, we see you as our brother, homie. And according to the scriptures, you are our older
That's
brother.
who you are. Yep.
You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So we're
Mm-hmm.
going according to scriptures, homie. We treated you like our fucking brother, fool. And you know what the fuck you did, fool? You fucking backstabbed us, dog. You broke over 400 fucking treaties, fool. You Caucasian redneck Edomite devil, you broke over 400 fucking treaties, fool. And you're telling us to get the fuck out of here, fool. Shut the fuck up, fool. Shut the fuck up, fool. There should have been one treaty. You fucking European devil should have got the fuck up out of here, bro. You guys should have went back to Mount Seir Jordan, also known as the Petra Caves. Go dig yourself a fucking other fucking cave. Piece of shit. But you know what? After 100 fucking broken treaties, why are we still sticking around with you fucking devils? It's because we still fucking love you devils. 200 fucking broken treaties now. We still like letting you fucking devils hang around here. Why? Because we're hoping that you guys will change. 300 fucking broken treaties now. We're still having hope for you fucking devils. Now we're at
Yes, sir.
400 fucking treaties. How many treaties that we have to break until you devils get the fuck out of here?
And look who's examining the stone.
The devil.
Yeah.
The devil herself. John 8:44. Let me go to that shit right motherfucking now since we're on this shit. John 8:44 KJV. It says right here, John 8:44 KJV, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not
Mhm.
in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaks a lie, he speaks of his own, for he is a liar and a father of it. That's
And
it,
this
bro.
is
This is
and who we're talking about is the person that's holding up the magnifying glass. That's who we're talking about right there.
that's a Caucasian, right?
Yep,
A
yep.
Caucasian. Now in the Bible, who would it be in the Bible?
Edom, Esau,
The
the
Edomites.
Edomites. Yep.
The Edomites. So what? For now on, my gente, my raza, when you see these Caucasian devils, you don't call them a redneck. You don't call them a Caucasian. You don't call them. You can call them the devil, but if you really want to get under their nerves, call them Edom or an Edomite. If you see a Caucasian, call him who he is in the Bible,
Yeah,
Esau.
if you can call him a redneck, you can call him Caucasian, you can call him cracker.
He doesn't
It'll
care.
bounce. It'll bounce right off of him.
It's gonna bounce right off that fucking devil. But as
Yep.
soon as you call that Caucasian devil Esau,
You're
watch
gonna
the
see. You're gonna
devil coming out of him.
the real devil comes
The
out.
real devil. You're gonna. I'm telling you, my raza. I'm telling you because I know you guys have the potential to witness what I'm telling you. I would never steer in real estate. We call it steering. It's when you're pushing somebody else. I will never do that to my gente. Never. When I see my people, I'm trying to figure out how I can help my gente, my raza, por favor. That's why I'm telling you guys. When you see the fucking Caucasian people, think of Esau or the Edom. Esau is Edom. Look at this. Look at the scripture. Let me just pull it up. Esau is Edom. KJV.
The King James Version in Genesis states, Esau is Edom. This confirms Esau, Jacob's twin.
Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So
Okay,
in case
let me see if I can present something. Hmm. I'm trying to figure out how to use this thing. I might have to download a video file, but that's gonna take a long time.
check this out, guys. Genesis 36:8. It says right here, states thus Esau Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. So Mount Seir, guys, this is where these Caucasians are originally from. So when they tell you that you are illegally here, ask the Caucasian Edomite devil, tell him where is your Jordan flag? Where is your Jordan flag? Why do I say that? Because Mount Seir is in Jordan. Jordan. So if you ever wonder where the Caucasians originally came from, they came from Jordan, guys. And then they migrated.
Basically, from not this side of the land. That's the other side of the world. From
That's literally across an entire ocean, guys.
right, there's a Bible. There's a verse for that. Let me go ahead and see if I can pull that up real quick.
Yeah, once you guys can figure out who these people are in the Bible, you just call them who they are in the Bible, guys. You guys are gonna be able to get yourself out of some bullshit, okay, guys? One more thing, guys. My raza, my Mexican people, listen to what I'm gonna tell you. During the time of the Exodus, those fake Amalek Jews, those
So
Jewish.
it's Deuteronomy 28 and 49. Can you pull that? Can you read that real quick?
I thought you have it.
Oh, let me go and let me just pull it in here.
Just
Hold
finish
on.
it.
Okay. Bible um, gateway. All right. Let me pull it in. I don't want no NIV.
Hey guys, while you're doing that, I
Go
want to
for it.
tell you guys something. If you guys ever go to a church, do not ever go to a church. Okay, guys, those are haunted houses. There, check this. Because there's a scripture where it says, I'm gonna look for the scripture. When I find it, I'm gonna show you guys. It says that Most High does not dwell in places made by hands. So if you guys are going to like a Catholic church or whatever, Baptist, whatever, get the fuck on out of there. You guys don't fucking belong there. It says right there, the Most High does not dwell in places made by hands. Now, what do you make by hands? It could be a cross, it could be a rosary, it could be an idol, it can even be a church.
Hmm. Facts.
Check this out, guys. Genesis 35:10. This is to Amarasa, okay? It says Genesis 35:10. And God said unto him, thy name is Jacob, but there is no J. J was invented in 1524 by a Greek European, okay? So it would J was in the replacement of I, so it's really a Y, okay? So it says Genesis 35:10, and God said unto him, thy name is Jacob, thy name shall not be called Jacob anymore, but Israel shall be thy name, and he shall be called, his name shall be Israel. So this is who we are, my Mexica Mexican people. We are Israel according to Genesis 35:10.
Hmm.
Did you want to say something?
Um.
If you don't, I got something.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
I'm not gonna
this
stop
is, I
you.
found the scripture, guys. It says right here, for where it says, well, if you guys are going into a church, right? It says Acts 7:48 NIV, right? It says, ye the Most High does not live in a house made by human hands, as says the prophet.
All right. Deuteronomy, um, 28 and 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against you from afar, from one end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, and a nation whose language you will not understand. 50. A nation of fair countenance, which does not respect the elderly, nor show favor to the young. 50.
Yes.
They
Can you
shall eat.
please, can you
Go
put
ahead.
that photo back up with the original photo up there while we're saying this, so they people know what we're talking about, please?
I'm trying. Just don't know how to do it. That's why I'm trying to read it.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. Um, 51. And so they will show no favor to the young. So they don't give a shit how old you are. They don't give a shit if it's a baby. You know, they're gonna do what they gotta do to you. And they
Yeah.
shall eat the increase of your livestock and the produce, that means the fruits and vegetables of thy land, until you are destroyed. And they shall leave you grain in a new wine, or they will not leave you grain or new wine or oil, or the increase of your cattle and the offsprings of your flocks, until you are destroyed. Until they have destroyed you. So this is describing a people that um that took over land. They took it in means of rape, murder, and theft. And what they don't want us to remember what they did, but they honor their killers. They have Columbus Day. Um, they have these holidays that commemorate death, and they honor, like 9/11. That was a horrific event where a lot of people died.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
and they want us to remember that, but they won't let us remember what they did when they took over this land.
yeah. One thing right here. Check this out, my raza, my gente. Okay, this is why we're in a position that we're at right now. Okay, listen to this, guys. Second Chronicles 21:8. In the days, this is what we're living in right now. Okay, this is explaining 2026 and what we're going through now. Okay, guys. Second Chronicles 21:8. KJV, it says, in these days the Edomites revolted from under the dominion of Judah and made themselves a king.
Mm.
So basically what that means is that the days that the Edomites are the Caucasian people. Also the Amalekites are the same people. The Amalekites and Edomites are basically today, 2026, would be the Caucasians and the fake Jews. So it says basically in layman's terms, if I were to break these down in layman's terms in 2026 version instead of the Hebrew, it says Second Chronicles 21:8 says, in the days the Caucasians slash fake Jews revolted from under the dominion of the Mexica, the Mexicans, and made themselves a king in layman's terms.
Hmm.
But guess what, guys?
This is the brother that's supposed to serve the younger.
Yes, the Caucasian people are supposed to be serving us. Edom's supposed to be serving his brother Jacob. Okay, now check this out. Obadiah 1 verse 4. This is for all the Edomites and the Amalekites that are out there putting our people into vans, thinking that they can come over here and steal resources in our land and our people and our energy. Obadiah 1 verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will bring thee down, saith the Lord. So that means even though you laid your fucking your stupid little nest among the stars, you think you're way up there with your little stupid little fucking eagle. God says he's gonna strike your little bitch ass down and bring your ass down and make your little fucking faggot ass humble.
Hmm.
Little bitch ass motherfuckers. That's why you guys can't do shit. That's why those Edomites are always walking around in the pack. Imagine when you got a bunch of Mexica Mexicans with a group of pussy ass Amalekites. Those Amalekites are gonna start running back to Europe or wherever the fuck they came from. Yeah, check this out. This is for a you couldn't get that picture back up there, huh?
Which one?
The original one that we had in the beginning.
Oh yeah. Let me get it.
Yeah, because this is what I wanted to say this, but I wanted to make sure that the photos up so that way we have a
I
direct.
got you.
Yeah, because I don't want the people to be looking at a black screen. I want them to focus on what the fuck we're trying to talk about here. Because I'm only
Got you.
focusing. I'm focusing on these motherfuckers right now. Thank you guys. There you guys go. So with that picture's being said right there, what you guys are watching right there, guys, this is what I have to come up with. Okay, Malachi 1.4. The people of Edom might say, we were destroyed, but we will go back and rebuild the ruins. But the Lord Almighty says, if they rebuild them, I will tear them down. People will say, Edom is a wicked land, and the people who have angered the Lord have lived there so long. So that's like they said in the scriptures. You guys might want to go over there and try to build whatever the fuck you guys want to do. But in the land of Mexica, in the land of the promised land that the Most High gave to us, Israel, he said he gonna tear your shit down, bro. So you guys can go ahead and fucking try whatever the fuck you guys want.
You know, I was just thinking, if there's a war and all these missiles are being fired to it from Iran to Israel, you know, what are the chances of Israel not being there anymore? It's a big ass hole, you know, in the ground. And then their new Israel is going to be right here in Baja California.
Yeah, that's their goal, guys. Apparently, that's the word in the street. That is their goal. So our objective here with this video is to recognize who these devils are, know who they are, where they came from, where they started from the Bible, where they're doing to our people right now in vans, and where they want to go. Okay. So Obadiah 1.3 KJV, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? This is who we're talking about, guys. And these are the same people fucking burning, tearing, bombing other countries right now as we speak. But check this out, guys. Check this out, my raza, mi gente, Mexico, Mexicos. Check this out. Look what the Most High says. Jeremiah 49:14. I have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathens, saying, gather together and come against her and rise up to the battle. So basically, Jeremiah 49:14 is saying that an ambassador has been sent among the nations to the Most High, describing what you Amalekites and your Edomites are doing to our Mexican Mexica people over here in this land, and it's not looking good. So if you guys ever wonder why our people are being placed into the vans right now as we speak, I can tell you why. Like I said, you guys are serving the idols, bro. You guys got a crucifix. You guys are serving the Caucasian Jesus. You guys are at the serving the Most High doesn't dwell in places made by hands. In the churches, you guys are asking the Edomite Caucasian devil for help at the local church. But guess what? What it says right here, Baruch 1.4, 4.6, Baruch 4.6 KJV. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath. Ye were delivered unto the enemies. So if you do not listen to what the Most High is telling you, he's going to deliver you to his enemies. Mi raza, my gente, my Mexica, Mexico, Mexico. People, listen to what I'm telling you. If you do not listen to what the Most High is telling you, he will what? Deliver unto the enemies. He will deliver you into his enemies, guys.
That's a special type of love there.
You see, so does God love everybody, Victor? I'm sorry. I meant I meant to say these people that I was telling one of my neighbors his name. You know, I was telling him the other day. I was like, hey, um, he got a weird name. It sounds like Victor, but it's not. It's Hector. I said, hey Hector, do you think the Most High loves everybody? He goes, oh yeah, he does. I said, okay. I said, does he love everybody if he sends everybody to their enemies, Hector? No, he doesn't, right? He doesn't. You know what I'm saying, Job?
Yeah. Yeah.
So so does God love everybody when he burned down Sodom and Gomorrah, Hector? I'm sorry, Hector. Job. You know,
No.
I'm thinking about the neighbors, man. These damn neighbors. He's
That's
always
okay.
asking me questions.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
Well,
So
no, I mean, the Most High has a different way of if you're a nation that is not part of who he's reaching out for, then hell no. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
like I said,
Yeah.
whatever. Like I said, whatever God giveth, He shall what taketh
Take it.
away. Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
He takes shit away from us, mi raza. He takes shit away from us, Israel. Okay. So with that being said, don't you think whatever God gave Esau, the Caucasian devil, the sword in the Bible days today, the sword would be what? The gun, right?
Right. Right.
The
Um,
AR-15, a Draco, whatever. You know, 50 cal. The what else? A
carrier.
satellite, a helicopter, an
Yeah.
aircraft carrier, right? Those are
Yeah.
his swords, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how did he get those? Did he come up with those? No, absolutely. There's a scripture where it says that the Most High, it says the might is not of their own. It was given to them. Now, who gave that to them? That power, the Caucasian and the Edomites and the Amalekites, the weapons of the sword and the bombs. He said they came from the Most High, but whatever God gave us, He shall what? Take it
Take it.
away, right?
Yeah.
So, what makes you think you Caucasian Edomites and Amalekites that God, the Most High won't take anything away from you?
Hmm.
Obadiah 1.5. If the thieves came to thee, if the robbers by night, how art they cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
No, they
If
got Venezuela.
like exactly like Venezuela, right? And
Mm-hmm.
like what they're doing to Greenland and other places that they want, right?
Yeah.
Like they say in Obadiah 1.5. if the thieves came to thee, if the robbers by night, how are they cut off? Would they not have stolen till they have enough? If the great gatherers came to thee, would they not have stolen and leave some grapes? God damn. That means Esau and the Amalekites will steal everything. They'll even go into your goddamn fridge and steal your
The
fucking
fridge.
grapes.
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh shit. That's
God
hilarious.
damn. And these are the motherfuckers that want to come to Baja California and say, we don't want to take your resources, Unc. Fucking
That's funny.
stupid motherfuckers. Ain't that some shit? These motherfuckers saying we don't want to fucking come in there. We don't want to steal your resources. Check this out, guys. The words were smoother than butter, KJV.
Chapter 55, verse 21, states that someone's words may seem smoother than butter, but their heart harbors conflict. It describes deceptive people whose kind words hide a hostile nature.
Describe. Let me see. Yeah. So you can see, like they said, the words were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. He was quick to draw swords because war was in his heart. So whenever you see these people talking really smooth on the internet, just know
And
that
they
they got
try
war in the heart.
and they're trying to be nice to you too.
Yeah. So don't like they say. What's that old scripture? Never trust thy enemy as iron rust, so does his wickedness, guys.
If you don't see the rust now, just give it a little bit of time. You're gonna see
Yeah,
it
you'll see the
eventually.
devil come out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what else? There's this old scripture, Proverbs 28:5, where it says, "Evil men understand not judgment, but they seek the Lord, understanding all things." So they say that if you seek the Lord, you're gonna understand all things, guys. So you guys gotta literally just get into the scriptures, see what the fuck's going on. Just figure out who these Amalekites. You guys have to figure out who the tribes are in the Bible, guys. Plain and simple, okay? Amalekites. Today we're just focusing on the Amalekites. The Amalekites are these fake ass Jews that you see with a badge. Don't ever call them Jews. Don't call them Jewish. Don't call them chosen people. Just call them Amalekites or Amalek. Amalek.
Well, no, I would just call him Esau.
Or you can call them Esau or
Yeah,
Edom
yeah,
or
Esau or
Edomites.
Edom. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me see here.
They don't. They don't.
Revelations.
They're when you call an Amalekite Edom, they don't say nothing to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, check this out, guys. Revelations 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Do you hear that,
Yeah.
Amalekites,
Yeah.
Edomites?
Yeah.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed
That's one
with
of my.
the sword.
That's one of my favorite verses.
And check this out, guys. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
So that means that you're patiently waiting for something like this to happen, and you're waiting for
Yeah.
the
So
and
be patient. Be very patient. Mi gente, my raza, mashicos. Check this out, guys. Revelations 2:26 KJV. Check this out, my raza. I'm gonna. I don't have anything else to talk about besides this. I'm just gonna read this last one. We're gonna call it a day. You good?
yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Check this out, my raza. Revelations 2:26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will give power over the nations, guys.
So what does that mean?
He
That
says
means
if we just keep doing what God says, he's going to give us power over all the nations.
right, and it's something similar to a king or a president, but the Most High says that we are.
Deuteronomy 7:6 KJV.
I'm trying to remember what he said. That we are kings. You know what I mean?
And this is the one that's going to describe us, guys. Okay, check this out, guys. Deuteronomy 7:6 KJV.
I like Deuteronomy 7:6. That's a nice one.
It says right here, guys. This is the last part. This is who we are. my raza, mi gente, Mexica, Mexico, Mexico. This is who we are, okay? Listen very, very closely as I end this, okay? I love you guys. Deuteronomy 7.6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God, right? The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself
Mm-hmm.
above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Period.
Thanks. Thanks.
So
Yep.
I want to let you guys know that, man. Look at this, guys. I want to read it one more time, man. Deuteronomy 7:6. For they are a holy people. The God's saying that we are a special holy people for the Lord thy God. They says the Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people among himself unto himself. That means God says, check this out. I got an MVP. These are my fucking special motherfuckers right here. These are mine. Now the rest of you motherfuckers, I don't give a fuck about. But these are my these are my people. Okay, it says special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the fucking earth.
Full of you can't add to the scriptures.
I'm sorry.
You can't add to the scripture.
Yeah, I can't add to the scripture. Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta read it the way it says. You know what I mean?
yeah. So basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, guys. So let me just read it clear and final. Okay, for
Mm.
thy are a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Period. There you guys
Thanks.
go, guys. Now you guys got the true scriptures. These are not my words on my own. These are words from the Most High telling you who you are. Mexican, Mexico, Mexica. This is who you are. Deuteronomy 7:6, guys. Be very, very special.
Can
Be
you get the
very
duty of
proud.
man? Can you get the duty of man real quick?
I'm sorry.
Can you get the duty of man?
Oh, okay. Let's do it. Malachi 12:13 KJV. Okay, that's
This is
not the one.
this is the
Hold on. Whole
uh
duty of man, KJV.
and this is the reason why we're
It's
here.
okay.
It's
If you
Go
guys
ahead.
ever wonder why in the fuck are we here, what's our purpose? Let me just end it with this shit then. Fuck it. Ecclesiastics 12:13. Ecclesiastics 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and
Facts.
keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Thank
There
you.
you go. So
I love you guys. Marasa, if you guys see my gente out there, man, help them. Gracias. Peace. Peace. Job. Gracias.